Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Gitasha Sharma. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Friday, the 17th of February. Pakistan mourns victims of major shrine terror attack. Priyanka Vadra comes to forefront of Congress poll campaign in Uttar Pradesh. And now for all the details. Pakistan was yet again rocked by suicide bombing in a shrine on Thursday, in which at least 72 people have been killed. The deadly terror attack has sent the country into a state of mourning.
Amid tight security, a worker of the Lal Shahbaz Qalandar shrine played the drum as part of tradition to open the shrine for devotees in the early morning on Friday. But the faithful came to mourn the victims of the deadly suicide blast that killed nearly 80 people, including 20 children, in the crowded Sufi shrine of Sehwan town in Sindh province. Hundreds of Muslims had gathered at the shrine at the time of the attack. Over 200 have been injured in the blast claimed by the Islamic State terror group.
मुझे बहुत दिली अफसोस हुआ है, इतना अफसोस हुआ है कि मैं बता नहीं सकता हूँ आपको। और यहाँ जो सिक्योरिटी का इंतज़ाम है ना, वो बिल्कुल नाकस है। और यहाँ जो गैर रजिस्टर्ड मुसाफिर खाने हैं ना, उन पे कड़ी अगर नज़र रखी जाए ना, तो ऐसे जो हादसात हैं ना, वो आइंदा ना आ सकते हैं।
For many, it was a doomsday-like situation.
जैसे ही इंटर हुए कोई पता ही नहीं चला। इंटर होने के फ़ौरन बाद एक भयानक सी आवाज़ आई। तब तो कोई ख्याल नहीं था कि कोई बम ब्लास्ट है, लेकिन ये अचानक ख्याल आया कि आज हम मर गए।
A deadly wave of terror attacks occurred across Pakistan this week. It started with the suicide attack in Lahore on 13th February, in which 13, including 6 police personnel, were killed. Jamaat-ul-Ahrar, a faction of the Tehreek-e-Taliban-Pakistan militant group, claimed responsibility for most of the attacks after it announced the launch of Operation Ghazi on 13th of February. The main target of which would be government establishments, army, intelligence agencies, civil organizations, educational institutions, and others.
Following the deadly terror attacks one after another, Pakistan has closed the Torkham border crossing with Afghanistan. Islamabad alleges that the series of terror attacks that ripped Pakistan this week were orchestrated by terrorists from Afghan soil.
Pakistani authorities have sealed the Torkham crossing for an indefinite period of time due to security concerns. All kinds of trade and commercial activities have been suspended at the border. On Friday, Pakistan summoned officials of Afghan embassy to the general headquarters in Rawalpindi to lodge protest against the use of Afghan soil by terrorists to carry out attacks in Pakistan. The Afghan officials were handed over a list of 76 most wanted terrorists by the Pakistan Army, asking Afghanistan to either take immediate action against the named terrorists or hand them over to Pakistan. Pakistan alleges that attacks were carried out by militants from safe havens in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, Pakistani Army claimed to have killed over 20 terrorists in a nationwide crackdown. Scores of suspects have been arrested from different parts of Pakistan in an operation conducted by both the federal and provincial governments.
Meanwhile, assembly elections in India's politically crucial northern Uttar Pradesh province are currently underway. All political parties have made several tall promises and showered freebies to woo the voters. Political parties on Friday held rallies seeking votes to bring their party into power.
Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi and his sister Priyanka Gandhi Vadra on Friday addressed a rally in Raebareli city of northern Uttar Pradesh province. Raebareli, considered as a Congress bastion, is traditionally represented by Congress President and Rahul and Priyanka's mother Sonia Gandhi in the lower house of the parliament. The Gandhi siblings took a jibe at Prime Minister Narendra Modi, whose Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to rule the province it once ruled. Priyanka, who was instrumental in the party joining hands with the ruling Samajwadi Party, designated Prime Minister Modi as an outsider in the province and urged voters to stand shoulder to shoulder with the SP Congress alliance.
तो मेरे मन में ये बात आई, क्या उत्तर प्रदेश को बाहर से किसी को वोट लेने की जरूरत है? क्या यहाँ कोई नौजवान नहीं है जो आपके देश को प्रदेश को आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं, जो विकास ला सकते हैं? आपके दो नौजवान राहुल जी और अखिलेश जी आज आपके सामने आए हैं, वो इसी मिट्टी के पले हुए हैं।
Meanwhile, Uttar Pradesh's Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav and his wife Dimple Yadav also held rallies in different locations of the province for their Samajwadi Party candidates. Former Province Chief Minister and Chief of Bahujan Samaj Party Mayawati, who is eyeing a comeback to power after 5 years, also addressed a rally attacking her rival parties.
और वैसे आप लोगों को ये मालूम है बीएसपी की कार्यशैली के बारे में, बीएसपी जो कहती है उस पर ईमानदारी से अमल भी करती है, विरोधी पार्टियों की तरह नहीं। विरोधी पार्टियां कहते कुछ है और करते कुछ है।
Mayawati largely caters to the lower caste community in the province and is contesting the election on the support of Muslim candidates. Results of the 7-phased Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections will be declared on March 11.
News from Nepal. Nepal Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal reached out to the agitating Madhya-based parties for support in announcing the date of local polls. This comes after he said that dates for local level elections would be declared by February 19, following meetings with leaders of major political parties.
Nepal Prime Minister Dahal met Sadbhavna Party Chairman Rajendra Mahato and held telephone conversation with other senior leaders of the Samyukta Loktantrik Madhesi Morcha to seek their support to the planned local election. He said that his government is committed to take the constitution amendment process ahead simultaneously. Dahal pledged to address the Morcha's concern on the local boundaries and said that the number of local units would be increased in line with the regional party's demand from the cabinet. However, Mahato alleged that the government was trying to use the local polls as an excuse to run away from its commitment to constitution amendment. Though Mahato did not specify whether his party would hit the streets after the dates are set, but many other Madhesi parties are threatening to launch protests the same day the government announces the polls. Dahal for now has reportedly requested for a joint meeting with all the Morcha leaders on Saturday afternoon for their support. The Himalayan nation has been embroiled in political unrest ever since the new constitution was adopted in 2015. The minor ethnic and regional parties allege that the new charter does not serve their interest.
Now you can eat dinner in an airplane without buying a ticket. An airplane-turned restaurant in northern India is garnering attention of food enthusiasts and tourists alike.
An airplane-turned restaurant is attracting large number of gourmet in India's northern Punjab province. The unique restaurant was launched in Ludhiana city about a month ago. Though the airplane is originally a 180-seater Airbus A320, the seating capacity of the restaurant has been reduced to 65 to make it more comfortable for the visitors.
पूरे हिंदुस्तान के अंदर बहुत से रेस्टोरेंट हैं। आज रेस्टोरेंट के अंदर सिर्फ एक फूड ही सब कुछ नहीं रह गया है, एक एम्बियंस लोग मांगते हैं, बच्चे मांगते हैं कि हम एक ऐसी जगह पे रेस्टोरेंट में खाना खाने जाएं जहां पे हमारे को एक अच्छा एम्बियंस मिले, अच्छे एक नवा थीम कॉन्सेप्ट मिले आजकल। तो उसी को सोच के हम लोगों ने एक ऐसा थीम कॉन्सेप्ट तैयार किया है, हवाई अड्डा रेस्टोरेंट, एयरप्लेन रेस्टोरेंट।
The restaurant has turned into quite a rage since its launch. The aircraft once flew for state-run Air India and was reportedly transported in 4 trucks to Ludhiana from New Delhi. It serves only vegetarian dishes, bakery delectable and beverages. It also houses a party hall for guests to celebrate special occasions.
Film crew reached India's Kashmir for a shoot to capture the beauty of the snow-clad mountains and trees. There has been an increase in number of the film shooting in the northern province, increasing opportunities for the locals.
India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province is touted as one of the most beautiful places on earth. Heavy snowfall this season has added to the beauty of the region. Recently, a film crew shot at the Sanasar Lake in popular tourist spot Patni Top instead of go to location of Gulmarg, which is famous for the film shootings.
मैं गुलमर्ग सोच के हम लोगों ने प्लान किया था, बट जब ये लोकेशन देखी तो मुझे लगा यार गुलमर्ग जाने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. यहाँ पे इतनी ब्यूटी है, यहाँ पे स्नो है, यहाँ पे ब्यूटीफुल ये पहाड़ हैं, पेड़ हैं, हट्स बहुत ब्यूटीफुल हैं.
With several efforts by the provincial government to increase the tourist footfall, there has been an increase in the number of film shootings. Such projects also help to generate employment opportunities for the youth in the province and expanding their horizons in the Indian film industry.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. Pakistan mourns victims of major shrine terror attack. Priyanka Vadra comes to forefront of Congress poll campaign in Uttar Pradesh. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time next week. Have a great weekend. Good night.